Hello YouTube. Tomorrow is the first day of fall and I'm already going stir crazy. I think my next Sunday in the shop I'm going to reenact some of the things that aggravate me and I start getting stir crazy in the middle of winter. Anyway, if it wasn't for the radio I'd go nuts. I listen to like 70s, 60s music radio station and they start playing something really casual, relaxed. I just drop everything, sit back in the chair and listen to the song. That's how you get rid of it. Okay, we're going to make another little awl. You see my Sunday in the shop? You see me make, that's 38 special. This is 3/8 rod. Ain't that weird? We're going to have the wood about this long. Of course, it's going to be tapered, which might make it look longer or shorter. Now, this rod is, you know where it came from. I think it's 6011. It is not, let me look. It's not as big as 7/64, but it's bigger than 3/32. So it's whatever. You'd have to look it up and look on the package to see what they say it is. All you do on this stuff, just don't beat on it with a big hammer, but get the flux off. Don't breathe that powder in, and then you can clean it up. Because we don't want it this big. This is an 1/8" diameter rod. We want it to be a smaller rod because it's a smaller, I think you can tell, it's a smaller tool. And we don't know how long we're going to make it, so don't get too big into how to do that. It is very hard to drill the center of this stuff. If you can drill an inch and not get off, you're better than me, because you could stick it in a lathe or something. Or like I do, start with the smallest bit you got and do your best to try to make it straight. And remember, a drill bit will flex in wood. It'll go in like this and it'll start flexing. And you think you can, say this again, you think you can go like this, and no, it don't work that way. You better hope you're going pretty straight. But you can always cheat. Once you're done, you can always bend it back and forth. Like this one, you know it ain't straight, watch. See that? It's just a tool. So, let's get to work. Here's all you do to get it on there. See how it's tapered? Let me get close. Too close. And then, once you get your hole drilled and everything, go ahead and whack it with a hammer or something so it goes. And you can actually see the line where I've hit it once. I'm having to getting too close to the camera. And we'll put some super glue on that. Remember, put your super glue way down in here so don't smush out. If you're worried, put some tape here. I use electrical tape because it does not leave any residue. There you go. I can't give the exact measurements. Whatever you like, that's what I like. And I will use the belt sander, like I said, and I will get in there at an angle like this. The belt's rolling this way and I'm on the right, and like I'm trying to sharpen a pencil. And if I don't want the full rod in there, I'll take a scrap piece of rod and shove it in the hole out there a little bit so I can hold out my fingers on it. And that way it kind of gives you an idea. Because you don't want to bump the rod on the sanding belt and scuff it all up. So put a little scrap piece in there. Or you can taper it by hand. Some people are good at it. You can take a pocket knife or something. So we talked about enough. We're just going to bring you back when it's done. I guess we've told you about how we're going to put it together. Stay tuned. Okay, look at the end of the video. I'll show you some quick tips what I did. I went ahead and just wallered this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 5-minute epoxy in there, and as it dries, we'll spin it around and make it straight as we can. See that? And we're in there that far. So, yeah. Remember, it's a tool. Don't have to be perfect. So that way we're going to have to be really careful on the sander we don't really hit that and gouge it. But yeah, I'm going to start putting quick tips at the end instead of interrupting the video with it. That way you'll watch the thing to the end, see? I've used the grid lines of the camera right now. You got them grid lines on your screen? I'm sure you know what I mean. All cameras have them. I put that in as soon as I bought the camera so you're level with the world. Anyway, that's it for quick tips. From now on, they're going on the end. Okay, we are done. about 3 inches long. And then the handle comes out total about 2 3/4 or something. We'll get rid of that because that's glaring. It is so bright in my light. I think I got some super glue or something on there. See what it wouldn't take to stain? And that's as dark as I get that. I coated it and let it set for a half hour. Not highly polished, just polished with a rag because it is a tool. So we do not know the exact diameter of that rod. I had it stuck through there once. Very needle sharp. I threw that into the press board. I'll get a little closer of that tip. But there you go. It's been a fun project. I spent most of the day on it. I mean, I've probably been out in the shop about 4 hours. I'll sit and take a break, listen to the radio, stop and have a snack or something. Just finally finished my mug of coffee. Did I give the weather report? It's like 65 out, raining last night. Could rain more. It's dark and gray. It is chilly. I'm in here roasting. A couple of times the heat got over 75 and I couldn't take it. So I'm keeping warm in my little area in the shop. We'll see what it gets like when they're talking down in the 40s within a week, overnight. Yeah, in the Midwest. Oh yeah. There you go. We're done. Thanks for watching. And like I said, I'm going to start putting quick tips at the end. So if you want to see some extra stuff, that'll get you to watch the whole video. Because I never tell everybody, you know, like, rate, subscribe, all. I figure if you want to watch my channel, you're going to sub to it. I'm using this because I cannot find my 12-inch ruler. I think Sunday in the shop is going to be a rant on my pet peeve of trying to be organized in a clutter. I'll save it till then. I'll be going off of all the stuff that I can't take it anymore. Oh, it's not even fall. Today is the 20th? Yeah, see? 2 days will be fall, I'm already going off. Oh, it's great to be inside working on stuff, though, and have a little spot to work. I've got oodles of tools and things to do. So that's it. I rattled on too long. We're gone. Here's your quick tip. Take your calipers like that. Can you see the mark? Just keep going around in a circle. Turn it. Just keep poking, poking, poking. You'll get the center. See that? I swear it's so bright in here. You'll find the center and then drill by hand. Drill your hole by hand. If you don't have the pin vise, put it in a pair of pliers or wrap a bunch of tape around a drill bit and it'll grip your fingers. You can actually drill a hole in wood, soft wood, with just spinning the drill bit. So wrap a bunch of tape around here, like masking tape. You can drill a hole quite a ways in a piece of wood. Okay, back to work. Here's a quick tip might help you. You can run the trigger like this, okay? You got your hand on this. It just kind of drill, it's going to wobble. You get in so far, you can kind of let up on your grip and see if it'll spin, you know, but the bit catches. That kind of helps too, if you don't want to try to drill it by hand. I gave up drilling by hand, and a smaller bit I would have. In fact, I put those things on a guitar, you know, you tighten the string, we had to make new holes. My friend's guitar to put the new key things on it, and we did it entirely by hand, so that was 6 strings and 2 holes. It was 12 holes we did all by hand years ago. I refused to take a power tool to his nice guitar. There, that'll help you. These quick tips I'm going to start putting at the end of the videos.